Dear Pennies and Pens, it's your girl, Loud Pen, editor of De La Pen, All Pen Everything, which you can find online at allpeneverything.com. So today I'm here to present to you Beauty in the Pen, Real Techniques for Make Your Pen Loud. So for those that don't know, I just published a book called Make Your Pen Loud, How to Be a Lifestyle Blogger. So in order to promote the book, I did a campaign called Pen Style, Make Your Pen Loud. And for the campaign, I partnered with several different brands, one of which was Real Techniques. So Real Techniques is basically an up-and-coming beauty brand that was started by sisters Sam and Nick Chapman in 2011. So I'm so excited to be blogging about these Real Techniques products today because I think that they're amazing and they really, really did make all the difference in the world for the Pen Style Make Your Pen Loud photo shoot. So let's go ahead and get to the meat and potatoes, shall we? So the first product that I tried by Real Techniques was actually the powder brush. I'm absolutely positively in love with this brush because it gives you a nice smooth application on the face and it's not going to cake up and get all weird. And another great thing about this brush is that it's very soft and very smooth. And the thing about makeup brushes is you would be surprised that brands don't make soft makeup brushes, which I'm just appalled by because it's makeup. You want it to be soft so that when you put it on your face, you're like excited to put on your makeup and get all girly. Like, I don't want a hard makeup brush. So this is just a nice soft makeup brush. It's going to give you that nice, amazing powder application. I actually use this brush for bronzer because I use bronzer in substitute of foundation and powder because I have this bronzer by Rimmel London I'm in love with, and so I use that instead of using foundation and powder. So I use this brush for that and I'm absolutely in love with it. Like I said, it gave me a nice smooth application across the face. The next brush was the blush brush. Also in love with this brush for the same reasons that I love the powder brush, because of the nice smooth application, and which is very important with a blush brush because obviously blush is something you put on after foundation and powder, or if you're like me, after bronzer. But again, you don't want your blush getting all caked up and weird with your foundation and powder or your bronzer, so you want that blush to lay on smooth on top of your other makeup. So love this blush brush. I just had to wash all these brushes before shooting this video because I have been using them like crazy. The next brush was the Arch powder brush. Love this brush too because this brush gives you amazing definition with your powder. So if you're not just looking to just generally put on powder, if you actually want to get more definition with it, then I would recommend using the Arch powder brush. Should also mention that the founders of Real Techniques, Sam and Nick, also have their own YouTube channel called Pixie Woo, and they do beauty and makeup tutorials. So you guys definitely want to make sure you check that out so you can get their amazing advice and tutorials on how to properly use the Arch brush. So love that brush. The next brush was the pointed crease brush. Love this brush. Use this obviously to get the makeup in the crease. Love that on the eyeshadow. Love that for this reason. Thought it again rubs on really smooth, and again love the Real Techniques brushes because they're very soft, you know, and for the price point of these brushes, that is really, really hard to find because usually with a more affordable price point, that's when you get in those hard, weird brushes like I was mentioning earlier. But the Real Techniques brushes are very soft and they apply makeup very smooth, and that's important. You have to use great tools when applying makeup because if you don't use the right tools, you won't get the application that you want. This brush is the oval shadow brush. I use this brush for like general just eyeshadow application. So just used it like on the eyes to get the eyeshadow on. Absolutely was in love with this brush. Thought it was amazing. The next brush is the angled liner brush. Really like this one too as well because it gives you more definition. So for example, one of the beauty looks that I did for the Pen Style shoot, I really needed to get in and make sure that that eyeshadow was laid in right like on my eye. So love this brush for that because it's really going to give you that eyeshadow like definition, and you only need a little bit because obviously you see the brush is like very small. It's not a big brush. The last and final brush was the retractable lip brush. Also love this brush as well because it gives you a nice smooth application for your lipstick, which you want, because the last thing you want is your lipstick running over and you got lipstick on your cheeks and on your chin. You don't want that. So you definitely want the definition. So the retractable lip brush is great for that. So overall, I'm really in love with everything that I tried from Real Techniques. Like, honestly, like even before I pitched to them, like I had done research and read nothing but great reviews. So I'm really excited that I was able to use these products for the Pen Style Make Your Pen Loud shoot. Again, I'm just in love with Real Techniques. And there it is, De La Pen, all pen everything with us. Keeping it real never goes wrong. Make sure you stay tuned to allpeneverything.com. Peace.